A new era in space exploration is dawning, one that promises to reshape our understanding of what's possible beyond Earth. Here on Florida's storied coast, history is being written once again as the world watches with anticipation. SpaceX has just received preliminary approval from the FAA, a crucial step forward in their ambitious plans. This green light allows SpaceX to prepare for launching its massive Starship rocket from the legendary Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. This iconic site, once the stage for Apollo's journey to the moon and the era-defining shuttle launches, is now undergoing a remarkable transformation, evolving to support the next generation of space vehicles and missions. With the FAA's approval, Starship is set to expand its reach beyond its Texas roots, becoming an integral part of America's space program and joining the ranks of legendary vehicles that have launched from this site. Having a second launch site not only boosts SpaceX's operational capacity, but also provides critical redundancy, ensuring missions can continue even if one site is unavailable. Launching from LC-39A places Starship at the very heart of NASA's infrastructure, surrounded by decades of expertise and innovation. This collaboration streamlines missions for both government and commercial partners, opening new doors for science, exploration, and industry. The vision is bold, making humanity a multiplanetary species with regular journeys to the moon, Mars, and beyond. This moment connects the legacy of Apollo with the ambitions of today, bridging generations of explorers and dreamers. As crews work tirelessly to reshape the pad, they're not just building infrastructure, they're building the future of space travel. Every weld, every bolt, and every new system installed is laying the foundation for routine trips to the moon, Mars, and perhaps one day even farther into the cosmos. To support the next generation of space exploration, Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center is undergoing a radical transformation. This legendary site, once the starting point for Apollo missions to the moon and space shuttle launches, is now being reimagined for a new era, one defined by SpaceX's ambitious Starship program. At the heart of this transformation is the construction of the Giga Bay, a colossal hangar where Starship vehicles will be processed, integrated, and prepared for flight. This facility is designed to enable rapid turnaround between launches, supporting a vision of routine, almost airline-like space operations. Beneath the launch pad, engineers are building a robust new flame trench and installing a powerful water deluge system. These upgrades are essential to withstand the immense thrust and heat generated by the Super Heavy booster, ensuring both safety and reliability for every launch. Towering above it all is Mechazilla, the innovative launch and catch tower. This robotic structure will not only lift Starship and Super Heavy into position, but also catch returning boosters, eliminating the need for traditional landing legs and paving the way for rapid reusability. Supporting this complex operation is a new propellant farm, with massive tanks for liquid oxygen and nitrogen. An on-site air separation unit will produce these vital propellants, reducing reliance on external suppliers and streamlining launch logistics. All these elements come together to create an integrated ecosystem, purpose-built for high-frequency, efficient launches. The goal is to make spaceflight as routine and reliable as possible. SpaceX envisions Launch Complex 39A as the world's most advanced spaceport, capable of supporting repeated Starship launches and opening the door to new possibilities in space travel. Construction is progressing at a remarkable pace, with teams working around the clock to meet an ambitious target of late 2025 for completion. Every day brings new milestones as the site evolves before our eyes. This transformation is more than just an upgrade, it's a bold leap forward, turning a site rich with history into the launchpad of the future, where humanity's next great adventures will begin. FAA approval allows up to 44 Starship launches from LC-39A each year, nearly one per week. This is a dramatic increase from previous limits and reflects growing confidence in SpaceX's reliability. Up to 88 landings per year are planned, thanks to Starship's full reusability. Night launches will be common, offering flexibility for mission schedules. SpaceX is also seeking to double Falcon 9 launches from nearby SLC-40, aiming for 120 per year. Combined, SpaceX could launch from Florida more than 3 times a week, an unprecedented tempo. The first Starship launches from Florida are expected in spring 2026. The Cape will become busier than ever, with rocket launches becoming a regular event. This new cadence will make spaceflight as routine as air travel, opening new possibilities. Starship's high launch rate will support a range of ambitious missions. Its first major customer, SpaceX's Starlink, deploying hundreds of satellites per flight to expand global internet. Starship is also central to NASA's Artemis program, landing astronauts on the moon for the first time since 1972. The Kennedy launch site is critical for supporting these national missions. Ultimately, Starship's goal is Mars, enabling human exploration and settlement. Dozens of Starships will launch crew, cargo, and fuel tankers, with orbital refueling making Mars missions practical. Starship's versatility opens doors to new science, massive telescopes, rapid Earth travel, and missions to the outer solar system. Its payload capacity and low cost empower scientists and entrepreneurs to dream bigger. The future of space is being built at LC-39A. Starship's core mission is to make spaceflight affordable through full and rapid reusability. By rethinking how rockets are built and operated, SpaceX aims to transform what was once an exclusive, high-cost endeavor into something accessible and routine. The vision is to treat rockets more like airplanes, refuel, inspect, and fly again, rather than discarding them after a single use. This approach could fundamentally change the economics of reaching orbit and beyond. Unlike disposable rockets, both Starship stages are designed to be reused, slashing costs to as low as $10.50 million per flight. This is a dramatic reduction compared to traditional expendable rockets, which are often destroyed after launch, wasting valuable hardware and resources. With rapid turnaround and minimal refurbishment, Starship could fly multiple times per week, driving costs down even further over time. For comparison, the Space Shuttle cost over $1 billion per mission. Even though it was partially reusable, the extensive maintenance and refurbishment required after each flight kept prices sky high. Starship's fully reusable design aims to break this cycle, making spaceflight more sustainable and affordable for everyone. Lower costs will democratize access to space, enabling new companies, universities, and nations to participate. Students, researchers, and entrepreneurs who once could only dream of launching a satellite may soon find it within reach. This opens the door to a new era of discovery, collaboration, and competition on a global scale. Ambitious projects like Starlink or lunar bases become financially viable. Missions that once seemed impossible due to cost can now be planned and executed, from building vast satellite networks to establishing permanent outposts on the Moon or Mars. The possibilities for science, communication, and exploration are expanding rapidly. Starship can launch over 100 tons to orbit for a fraction of traditional costs. This massive capacity means larger, more complex missions can be undertaken, and bulk cargo can be delivered to space in a single flight, further reducing expenses and logistical challenges. This economic shift will spark new industries, jobs, and opportunities just as the internet did. Entirely new markets will emerge, from in-space manufacturing to asteroid mining, and the ripple effects will be felt across the global economy. Affordable, routine space transportation will power the next wave of human innovation. As access to space becomes commonplace, we'll see breakthroughs in science, technology, and even the way we live and work. SpaceX isn't just building a rocket, it's building the engine for a new space economy. By lowering the barriers to space, Starship is paving the way for a future where humanity's reach extends far beyond Earth, unlocking opportunities we can only begin to imagine. SpaceX's rapid Starship progress contrasts sharply with Blue Origin's slower pace. Blue Origin's New Glenn, also a heavy-lift reusable rocket, is still preparing for its second launch. The next flight, carrying NASA's Escapade mission, is a crucial test for Blue Origin. SpaceX's build, fly, fail, fix approach has enabled fast innovation, while Blue Origin's cautious, step-by-step method leads to slower development. Competition between the two drives innovation and lowers costs for everyone. A future with both Starship and New Glenn flying regularly will strengthen the U.S. launch market. Redundancy and rivalry will accelerate our journey into the solar system. Transforming LC-39A into a Starship spaceport marks a fundamental shift in humanity's relationship with space. Routine, affordable launches will make orbit accessible and inspire a new generation. Cheap, frequent flights will accelerate science, industry, and exploration. For NASA, Starship is the tool to establish a sustainable presence on the Moon and prepare for Mars. This progress is about more than technology, it's about humanity's future. Becoming multiplanetary is a safeguard for civilization and a bold step forward. From the same ground that sent Apollo to the Moon, Starship will launch us to new worlds. The roar of Super Heavy signals not an end, but a new beginning for space exploration.